Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Man of 1,004 Bumps. As you can see, I'm sweating because, as usual, I'm filming this after having come from the second training of the week. Today we started moving on. For the last couple of weeks we've been working exclusively on shines, which is the part of the match, usually the start where the face and heels sort of build the base of their character, and sort of it's more for the face to build why they should be cheered, and obviously the cutoff from the shine gives the audience a reason to hate the heel and deliver more of that sort of that story. Aside from that, obviously we've been working a lot on cardio as usual, and getting fitness levels up so we can work in the ring for longer. But essentially we're just building the idea from the ground up of how you can build a short fight, a short match in the ring without too much effort or anything like that. So we continued working on that on the first training of the week, the second training of and then in the more advanced class, I didn't work so much in the ring just because of tiredness and soreness, just as a carryover from training sessions from last week. But a lot of what we worked on was sort of different moves. So we worked on a T-bone suplex, which is like a fisherman's but with a release. We worked on vertical suplexes and countering a vertical suplex in the sense that you're getting lifted to a vertical suplex and then dropping behind the person. I think those were the sort of two common ones. I can't think of anything else. But yeah, that was good. And then today we worked on the heat of the match, which is usually when the heel gets in control more. It's more like just smothering. It gives the face a chance to sort of sell more, and the heel to establish dominance. And the heel usually at this point will do, depending on the type of heel they are, but they'll tend to do more dirtier type of attacks, chokes and things like that. Things that you can only maintain for a couple of seconds before, like using the ropes in submission moves and stuff like that, as a general way of how heels act. Also giving the face like a chance to sell like their injuries and their moves and tiredness. And as a part of that, we learned two things which can come up in the heat, and one of those is a hope spot. It's a type of false comeback. Obviously a comeback, in this case a false comeback, is when the heel usually makes a mistake, or the face does something clever, or in a test of strength will outmuscle and defeat the heel, build up momentum. Obviously in a comeback this ends with sort of a trigger of moves which transitions dominance from the heel to the face, but in a false comeback or a hope spot, it gets cut off at the end by the heel, and like before the final in a chain is delivered. The reason for this is it builds up the crowd's hope in the face that they're supposed to be cheering for, and then on the other hand, when it's cut off, there's a lot of hatred for the heel, because when the crowd wants something, it's built up, and it's not delivered. It becomes an annoyance when it's about to happen and the heel cuts them off. So that's that. And the other thing we were working on today in amongst that was a double down, which is when, after an extended period of heat or heel dominance, there'll be a move and anything where it gets countered in, like, by the face in some way, and both the heel and the face go down. So whether it's a double move, whether it's a close, like a reversal from a big move, and things like that. In my first match, you can see a double down when a vertical suplex is reversed into a stunner, and that was that was what happened there. And yeah, as you can see, sort of, this is the heat that I was doing, and the idea was that we were doing the same heat twice, or at least both of us was doing heat, and we had the same hope spot and same double down. So that's what is being shown in the videos now. Aside from that, another week of training sessions, another week of being very, very sore at the end of them. But yeah, that's it for this episode. And then until next week, take care, guys.